That was a nice laugh. All right. Why Cody Ko can't escape this controversy? Now, if y'all know, apparently this man, this nigga is a predator, and this nigga fucked Tana Mojo. But I don't know all the details, so we gonna see what. Damn! I thought I got the eyelash out. That shit went right back in my fucking eye. Ow! Fuck. Then my other eye get the itching, bruh. Fuck. Okay, be good. My fault. Let's get this video.
YouTubers who has earned over 1 billion views, launched multiple successful business ventures, and is friends with some of the most popular creators on the platform. However, he has been losing tens of thousands of subscribers every day for the past 6 weeks.
Damn!
And that's because he has been the subject of some shocking allegations that involve having intercourse with a minor. Despite this, there still has been no response from Cody. Many are wondering why, when, and how
they sports betting on this shit?
Cody has exactly 3 options of how to respond to this situation. The first is bad, the second is terrible, and the third is not morally right, but it is almost definitely what he will end up doing. Today we are going to discuss them
the third
all,
one ignore?
But before we do that, it's important to understand the context of how he got here. First of all, the alleged victim in the situation is Tana Mojo, who is also a very popular YouTuber with over 5 million subscribers, as well as the host of the 8th most popular podcast in the world, Canceled.
Damn!
Tana and her co-host Brooke Schofield do a live version of the podcast all around the country, and in June of 2024, a video of the show made the rounds on the internet revealing some shocking information about Cody.
Who's the smallest dick you ever had? Oh my god, did no one look at me? Cody Ko.
Bitch. I used to see her on David Dobrik in like 2018. You know what's crazy? I never watched that nigga. I don't even know what that nigga
Cody when she was 17. That would mean it would have happened sometime between June 24th, 2015 and June 23rd, 2016. That would also mean that Cody Ko was 25 or 26 years.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I'm stupid as hell for that one. I was saying, damn, Pat, like, how the fuck did he know when this happened? But bitch, that's her birthday. Anyway.
Old.
Me and this nigga got the. There is no fucking way. Me and this nigga got the same birthday.
16. That would also mean that Cody Ko was 25 or 26 years
Bitch, this nigga is exactly 11 years older than me. Same birthday. This nigga is, bro. Like, of all people I could have had a birthday with, like, bro, this is crazy. Like, the exact same birthday. What the fuck is this? Bitch, don't you even fucking do it. I will grab those fucking Hanes draws and swing your ass into a bush and then grab you again and then right into that bush again. Stop playing with me.
Old. As you can imagine, people on the internet started asking questions. Isn't this illegal? Isn't this statutory rape? At the very least, isn't it a bit creepy?
He just vlogged?
Fans tried to defend him by saying that 17 and 25 is legal in most US states, or that Tana was just doing this for drama or content. Now, Tana acknowledges that she didn't present herself as a victim in the situation, and was merely just making a joke on stage. However, seeing the reactions from the internet, as well as maturing and taking time to understand her past, made her perspective change a little bit.
But there isn't a part of me, at least at 25 now. I mean, I look back and I would never do anything like that. So I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with you?
Yeah.
But I don't associate or hold it with trauma because
but she's 25,
I'm such a comparative person where I'm like, so many worse things have happened to me. And that's bad. It feels like
Tana always been messy.
I up with when I was 18, whether they were 30 or whether
shit, I don't know nothing about her. I'm not gonna lie.
My age, because I have my feelings towards it, right? And like I'm expressing those right now. And I said that on stage very much so as just I was being jokey about it and whatever, right? And it's almost like the public's reaction to this has made me feel 10 different types of ways that I didn't feel before. Like, I have seen so many comments of people like on some like, but what was she wearing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What?
I'm like, well, it's Tana Mojo. You know how I feel towards it, but now seeing all of these people like not
DatboiDame
say,
September,
well,
right
what if
when
she's
I go
lying,
back
or
to
she's
school.
this and she's that and she's dramatic.
And while Tana was openly having this conversation,
Nigga, you don't go back in
online
school
to her
until
millions of
September?
Fans, there wasn't an abundance of coverage about it on YouTube, which is
Always
surprising
in drama,
since
started
most
getting mixed and all
YouTube
types of
drama
stuff.
channels and news channels are extremely quick to raise awareness about a story like this, especially when it
Damn.
involves
Wait, when did
another
you get out of school, nigga? You don't start your school until September, bitch. What the fuck?
YouTuber. So this whole
Podcast is called Cancel because they kept canceling her. Oh yeah, I do remember that.
whole situation almost slipped through the
They
cracks.
tried to cancel her for. Well, I mean, you said keep canceling her, so they tried to cancel her for that like event that she did. I forgot what that bitch was even called, but they said this shit was terrible. All the time she was just smarter to profit off of it. She like, I don't know. I feel like canceling don't be working though. The only person it worked for was EDP, and that nigga got a new YouTube. And the only reason I know is because this nigga helped linked it. Late June. Damn. Oh, wait, no, yeah. That makes sense. Hey, nigga, you already bought some new notebooks, nigga? Yeah.
Until D'Angelo Wallace,
You bought them
a
notebooks,
YouTuber
nigga?
with nearly 2 million subscribers, made a video called An Uncomfortable Conversation about Cody Ko.
No shame.
And while much of
Unfortunately.
D'Angelo's video covered all the nuances of the situation, the overarching point was that 1, Cody has a responsibility to respond to the allegations, and 2, questioning why many of the channels who would typically
You be alright,
cover
bro.
the
You got 3
situation
weeks.
are choosing to stay silent.
Now, some seem to think that you're not obligated to speak up,
Or I
and
mean
maybe
4,
that's
I
what
guess,
people around
maybe.
you are telling you as well. But from one creator to another, you absolutely have an obligation to, at the very least,
wanna be on her bad
call out
side?
the misogyny, the victim
Crazy work.
blaming, and all manner of cognitive dissonance that's coming from your audience in the name of defending you against allegations that you're too cowardly to address. And to be clear, this is
You know what's crazy? When we
It's
was watching
no
this, I was like, damn, what the fuck videos this nigga be making? But we never, nobody ever told me what kind of videos this nigga make.
coincidence that with the exception
She-
of the H3
so she a crash
podcast,
out. Got you.
I haven't seen a single channel over 1 million subscribers do so much as acknowledge that this situation exists. And I'm not talking about channels that never would have discussed something like this either. I mean the same channels that were rightfully calling
a
out
retainer
people
in?
like Dr.
Here, the
Disrespect for
lists.
texting a minor, which are the same channels that are now completely ignoring a scenario with an even bigger creator being accused of doing something much worse.
D'Angelo's video genuinely made a ton of people aware of the situation, which caused many channels to cover the story, and now some are even reporting that Cody Ko finally responded, which I will get to, but spoiler alert, it's not really a response. There are 3
Got you.
different ways that Cody can respond to the allegations, and each have different outcomes.
Okay.
Once you learn all of them, it's pretty clear why he is going to choose response number 3. But first, a quick word from today's
Okay,
sponsor.
wait, no, I want to guess it. Bitch! Fuck. Wasn't fast enough. I wasn't going to guess this, though. I wasn't going to guess this.
Today at Bottle
Shout out
Bottle.
Pat CC. If you want a water bottle, look at that.
.com. Thanks, Bottle Bottle. Response option number 1. Outright deny the allegations.
Terrible.
If Cody is innocent,
Terrible route.
then just simply put out a statement saying that all allegations are false and he did not have sex with Tana while she was 17. However, this will cause an absolute firestorm on the internet that he will not be able to escape. By making this response, he would be calling Tana Mojo a liar, and Tana definitely has been known to lie and heavily embellish her life for content. Some people look at her as the classic boy who cried wolf, basically someone who has repeatedly lied so they can't be trusted with anything they say, even if they are telling the truth. And although
Okay,
she
okay.
does often discuss
Nigga
the
said,
deepest
"I'ma
parts
need
of her
one for
life on
school."
her podcast, it would be uncharacteristic for her to make a false allegation
Boy, that nigga
of
finna be
this
doing
magnitude
homework and
on
all types of
anyone,
shit.
let alone a major YouTuber. However, if Cody
And your
denies,
bitch ass
this
gotta
will
catch
make
that
her
buzz.
speak up even more to defend her side of the story, not only for herself, but for people around the world who are not believed when going through a similar situation. This will lead to the internet psychoanalyzing all of the evidence that makes him look guilty, as well as potentially unearthing new information.
Bus?
So let's
Oh,
take a
hell
look at
no.
the evidence
Oh,
we
my
have
fault. The
as of
subway.
now. Firstly, we
Wait,
have
Boston
a
don't got
potential
no-
witness,
wait, do Boston got a
YouTuber
metro?
Gabby Hanna.
There was a situation with Gabby Hanna at a playlist live where she pulled him aside and told him like, yo, she's 17, and then we
Yes.
still went and hooked up.
One time,
Nigga finna go to
I
the train
told the
station.
guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he
So we have to combine the information from those two clips to tell the story.
Gabby Hanna
it
is
seems like
insane.
they're saying that Cody,
Bro, they was frying
Tana,
her ass.
and
I forgot who
Gabby
was.
were in
Oh, it was Rice
Orlando,
Gum.
Florida,
Oh,
attending
brother.
Playlist Live. Playlist Live is an annual convention, just like VidCon,
She be in a psych
highlighting the
ward?
YouTube industry where
No, she be
popular
wigging, bro.
creators attend to meet their fans. Cody Ko was there, as can be seen in the recap video. Tana was there, as can be seen in this fan's YouTube video. Gabby Hanna also made a video about her being there.
Okay,
Now,
Pat
there was
CC,
some
what the
sort
fuck?
of after party where they were seen making out. Gabby let Cody know that Tana was 17, and then both Gabby and Tana say that Cody and Tana had sex
Just trying to
that
make
night,
it
which would mean
on
that
some
he
shit?
knew she was underage before they did the act. Because they were in Orlando, where the age of consent is 18, Cody, who was 25, engaging in sexual activity with Tana, a minor, can result in criminal charges even if consensual. The law states that anyone under 16
Facts.
years old can't legally agree to any sexual activity no matter how old the other person is. Also, if someone is 16 or 17 years old, they can't legally agree to sexual activity with a person who is 24 years old or older.
Wait, he said, okay. At least 16. So 16, 17 can't. Nigga, what? Bro.
Keemstar,
They
owner
gotta
of
be
the
18
Drama
is what I'm
Alert
getting from
YouTube
that.
channel,
Thank you.
also corroborated Gabby's
I tried to read that and
story
tried to
in a
decipher
tweet
why
where he
there were so many
described
words,
the exact
and
same
they just
story
don't
that
keep it
Gabby
simple?
told, and even, quote, spoke with Tana to confirm the
7:38
story. She
at the
confirmed
North
it, but at the
Station.
time, Tana was upset with Gabby for sharing her story.
Hell nah.
Business Insider was also made aware of this years ago. Keemstar did not report this information.
I can't
at
imagine
the
there being
time because
crackheads
there
in
was
Boston,
no
though. I ain't gonna
official
lie.
on-the-record statement of someone making the allegation. We also have a collaboration video that places them together on May 13th, 2016, 2 weeks after Playlist Live, called The Shittiest Video Ever featuring Cody Ko.
She knows a whole bunch of slang and cool words because she's, you know, a teen, whatever. So I'm.
This nigga crammed and then made a YouTube video? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd love to.
They
No,
do?
seriously, I'm just like your biggest fan. Like,
People in the comments
can't imagine
highlight
a
that
Boston
he is
crackhead.
checking her out while being fully aware that she is a teen. The video was uploaded 1 month before Tana's 18th birthday. It's also important to consider that Tana had been a huge fan of
She turned
Cody
18 in
since she was
2016.
15 and
So she
16, as she
98,
posted
okay.
multiple tweets specifically saying how much she loves him and his content. She also just recently went on her podcast and revealed that she has private DMs from him that date all the way back to April of 2015.
What if I just went to my Twitter DMs with him to see if they still exist from when I was like literally a baby child? Let's see. How old was I on April 28th, 2015? What is it? Oh, all at 17. Ooh. Brother. Brother. And I was just such a fan. That's like the sad part.
Not only was there a power dynamic
God.
of Cody being 8 years
30 in
his senior, but she
2016.
also looked up to him as a fan.
They could talk about some
Celebrities and
classic.
influencers have an extremely unnatural relationship with their fans because the fans like their
Yep.
art, content, or persona. They create unrealistic expectations, making
That
assumptions
parasocial
about
word.
the celebrity's life, morals, and opinions. It's like falling in love with someone who doesn't even know you. Plus, Tana went from being a typical fan to
Facts.
becoming his peer in less than 12 months. As she started her YouTube channel in mid-2015 and skyrocketed to 1 million subscribers through her chaotic storytime videos.
Damn!
This is also not the first time that Tana discussed the situation. In a podcast from 3 years ago, August 3rd,
They get the hit in the
2021,
butt.
she said this.
This YouTuber, I don't know if I was 17 or 18. I was like on the brink, but I was at a Playlist Live and they were like trying to hook up with me. And obviously it was like an older guy and whatever. But I mean, and a couple weeks ago, I got a call from that, should I say it?
Are they doing an article?
That Gabby Hanna was trying to sell to them that this YouTuber like hooked up with me when I was like underage.
So it turns out that Gabby Hanna was actually trying to sell Tana's traumatic story to some publication for her own profit.
What
and
the
she called
fuck?
Tana to try and get an official statement. To the people that know who Gabby Hanna is, this is not surprising. If you watch my video
she
about
fucked
her
up.
2 years ago, you would know that Gabby has exhibited behavior of a pathological liar, manipulator, narcissist, all while potentially being
Oh,
manic.
bro.
Because of
Somebody was cooking her song, though. Who was it? It wasn't Pat, because I wasn't watching him yet. No, a year ago? No, I was not watching his shit yet. No, he said 2 years ago. No, I definitely wasn't watching this again. That bitch hideous. Damn. Chill, twin. We not even talking about that, bruh. That's crazy, though. Nigga said but Molly Santana. What's up with you, nigga?
Of this, there are already people saying that Gabby is not a credible source, going back to the boy who cried wolf logic. Even Keemstar backing up Gabby and Tana is not convincing people who defend Cody, because he doesn't exactly have the best reputation either.
This is crazy, my nigga. You got Gabby Hanna telling the story about Tana, and then you got Keemstar also doing his own research about Tana. And it's a story about Tana, my nigga. None of these people can be trusted on the internet. Because either A, they be on bullshit, or B, they be on bullshit. It's still fuck Keemstar.
Of how all of this.
Now the other two, I don't really got no statements for them because I don't watch them, and I probably will never watch them ever. I don't plan on it. But Keemstar, I don't watch that nigga, but it's still fuck Keemstar.
Came out, it's just extremely
my fault. Let me be professional.
Tana would be rounding up 3 people to lie on her behalf, especially because they aren't even raising torches and causing uproar to take down Cody. You know the saying, show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are? Well, people have been very suspicious for many years about Cody's friendship with Colby Leachman. Colby has been featured in Cody's vlogs over the years.
Say that?
He was in Cody's wedding party and have been seen hanging out recently. They were fraternity brothers at Duke University, and on March 6, 2011, Colby was accused of drugging and R-wording a girl.
I remember this. Jamari talked about
showing
this.
Some of his fraternity brothers. One of the men accused was the son of a Duke professor and stepson of former Duke provost Peter Lang. But the judge found that there was no undue influence by the parents on the process conducted by Duke. The victim told police she did not remember sexual contact with anyone on the date in question and had not consented to any contact. While the police pursued an investigation, she told the associate dean she did not want to be involved or talk about what happened. She took a leave of absence the next semester, but then changed her mind a couple years later and pursued the matter again. Duke's official Office of Student Conduct initiated disciplinary proceedings against the men and hired a clinical psychologist to investigate. A disciplinary panel unanimously found that there was not a preponderance of evidence that the men had violated Duke's sexual misconduct policy.
I be following along and then hit me with the word preponderance. Bitch! Fuck!
Colby Leachman then admitted to filming the encounter but remained firm in his stance that the sex was consensual. He was placed on probation. While some people look at this as an example of an objective investigation where the result came out as not guilty, others will look at it as a victim who was assaulted, scared to amplify her trauma, then was investigated by a biased court of the son of a Duke professor. One Redditor responded to the situation and said, Cody truly changed and felt guilty.
Because I was about to say, I'm like, why the fuck it end like that?
I don't think he would be giving such a platform to Colby.
He didn't go to hell, actually. Facts.
Colby, but here he is inviting him to his wedding. I don't think he changed, and I think he's still the same frat bro who is complicit with all of this. Whereas others will say that Cody cannot be found guilty of his friend's actions. On a December 2021 podcast episode, Tana spoke about Cody once again.
And so I started kind of hooking up with other people. Shout out JC Kalen, shout out Cody Ko.
Over the years, Tana's story has remained pretty consistent, yet it seemed like she held back because she did not want to ruin Cody's career. She even said that when the situation came to light years ago, Cody texted her.
There was a while ago where I think I said something about it online and it was starting to surface, and he texted me like, are we good? And was like, I said yeah.
It's tough to know with such little information what Cody's intentions were. A text that reads, "Are we good?" could be interpreted a bunch of different ways. What we know for sure is that it was not an apology nor a direct admission of wrongdoing.
But ruined this shit and got the bag out of it.
Way that
she already has a bag.
Situation. Response option number 2.
I don't think that was a motive for her.
Now there is news circulating that Cody addressed the situation and that it could be interpreted as some sort of admission of guilt, but I'll let you be the judge of that.
Get his bag
There's
too.
A statement made on the TMG Studios website, which is his podcast network that he created alongside his partner, Noel Miller. We want to start by thanking all of you for your patience while we are working to figure out the best path forward for the studio. We know it's been a very strenuous few weeks for everyone, and we really appreciate your willingness to bear with us. As we enter into the next phase of the studio, we wanted to let you know that Cody will not be involved in the day-to-day operations at TMG Studios. What has transpired over the past few weeks is a personal issue for him, and and Cody wants to remove any effect this is having on your professional and personal lives and the work you and our other hosts have done to make TMG Studios so successful. Noel will continue to lead the team. His top priority remains the life and growth of the studio and its talent. Our audience sees your hard work every week and we want that to continue. They deserve it and so do you. We have built something truly special and he's committed
the
to
nigga took a
keeping
leave
that
of
alive
absence,
as
so he
well.
knows
This
he in the
statement
wrong.
allows us to understand that Cody Ko
is the
does
issue.
know the internet is discussing
Always
his
them LA
involvement with an
YouTubers.
underage Tana
Facts,
Mojo,
though.
and that it is considered a personal issue for him. But that's about it. So what really was the purpose of this statement? TMG Studios is a podcast network that hosts multiple shows such as Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast, The Zach and Walid Show, as well as Cody's personal podcasts. So while they were addressing the fans, they were also letting their employees and business partners know that Cody's actions don't reflect the business. And the people who are a part of TMG Studios should not be held accountable for Cody's alleged actions.
You know what's crazy? I didn't know
Cody-
that Noel, the bald-headed nigga right here, this nigga actually do stand-up. That's kind of crazy, though. Nobody gonna cancel him, though? That stuff normal in LA?
He's stepping away from day-to-day
Oh, no, they on his ass,
operations
though.
just means that he will not be working and still getting paid. After all, he still is the owner. It's likely that the podcasts he stars in, such as Insanely Chill and TMG, will probably remain dormant before they try to find a different host. So back to the response. What would transpire if Cody just simply said that he did in fact have sex with Tana when he was 25 and she was 17?
Okay.
Firstly, he would be admitting to committing a crime. The
Facts.
statute of limitations in a statutory rape case is within 8 years of the victim's 18th birthday, which would mean that Tana would have had to file a civil lawsuit before June of 2024. But it seemed like Tana wasn't even interested in pursuing a civil suit. So yeah, he might not face any legal ramifications, but that doesn't mean that there won't be real-life consequences.
Okay.
Admitting to having sex with Tana will still result in the entire internet calling him a predator,
Facts.
pedophile, creep, etc. He would then likely lose all of his sponsors from his personal YouTube channel and his TMZ
Damn,
network.
hold on,
He would
hold on,
lose
hold
all
on,
of
my
his
nigga.
sponsors from his
Let me look at these answers.
predator,
I'm pocket watching, bitch.
creep, etc. He would then
Audible, bitch, fuck that. You know what? Actually, I want the youth to read more. So, shout out Audible. Booking.com. What's that? Travel shit? DoorDash? That'd be decent. ExpressVPN? Bitch. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. All these sponsors decent. I ain't gonna lie. The only one he missing me is this Heineken bullshit. I do not drink no beer, bitch. Keep that.
from his
The rest of these, though, wait, what's the one right there?
YouTube channel and his TMG network.
Hello, bitch! I don't want that either. I don't want that either. Because Tana knew what the fuck she was doing. Bro need to get stoned. Not the victim blaming. Why he get a duck in the corner of his room? What are you talking about? Oh, shit! Nigga. I was like, bro, what are you talking about?
All of the podcasts owned by TMG would probably start trying to find a different network since they don't have sponsorship revenue anymore. YouTube might even suspend monetization from his channel like they did with Dr. Disrespect. Maybe Patreon would suspend their account, and he would most likely lose bookings as a traveling DJ. And if he admits
This nigga
to it,
is
then
a
he would
DJ?
also be perceived as guilty of doing the exact same thing with another 17-year-old he allegedly dated. Cody posted a Vine on July 27th, 2015 of him
Bitch,
kissing
what?
allegedly.
Okay, I don't. Pat, why you ain't read it? Why you ain't read it, bruh?
Cody posted a Vine on July 27th, 2015 of him
Where my water
kissing
at?
his then girlfriend named Evie.
Oh, it didn't work.
Kinda.
Fuck. Damn it.
This is a photo of them in April of 2015 at a music festival. We also know this is her Instagram because Cody still follows her to this day. This is a photo of Evie and a
Nigga
girl
followed his
named
ex?
Riley, who was featured in Cody's vlogs back in 2016. She was also a minor at the time. The caption reads, "Happy 19th to this sweet girl." So if May 23rd, 2016 was her 19th birthday, that would mean on April 13th, 2015, when this photo of her on Cody's shoulders was
the math.
posted, she would have been 17, and Cody was 24 at the time. The only two outcomes after admitting to hooking up with two minors would be to disappear off the internet forever, or
Hashtag
just
noticing.
keep uploading YouTube
Why do
videos
niggas
and
keep
doing
talking about that,
podcasts
bruh?
while potentially making a small fraction of the money he was before, hoping that one day people will slowly forget and he could acquire new sponsors, invest in new businesses, and just hope things return back to normal. I mean, James Charles still consistently posts and has millions of viewers despite
This
admitting
is-
to and
you know what's
apologizing
crazy?
for grooming
I
and
thought I thought this nigga was going to get fried. This nigga did not get fried.
Sexual photos from a minor. Believe it or not, there will be a ton of people who still support Cody if he does admit what he did was true. There will be people with the mindset of, oh, she was just about to turn 18. It's fine. Or 17 is legal in 35 states and multiple other countries, which raises the argument
hit the
of
17
what is
legal
right
crazy
versus what is legal. Because there will always be people that look at the technical age of consent almost as a target to hit, and whatever that number is based on the law of where they live becomes their moral threshold. There will also be people that say, that was 8 years ago. He's now a husband, a father, and a changed man. Additionally, people will just simply not care because the victim was Tana Mojo, who has notoriously been one of the most hated creators on the platform, whereas Cody is one of the most beloved creators on YouTube. Just because you don't like someone doesn't mean that they can't be a victim. And just because you think someone is this great person doesn't mean that they can't be a perpetrator. This mentality is unfortunately
that
also
nigga be
common in the
spitting.
real world. There are countless stories of the football player or handsome popular boy or young man with so much potential who commits a crime and the victim is not believed because why would he ruin his life? Favoritism very much exists. There are a lot of people who just don't want to believe it's true. Cody has acquired tons of love and support from his fans and fellow content creators over the past decade on YouTube, mostly because his content is silly and lighthearted while his physical appearance looks like someone who would never hurt a fly. So while considering all of the nuances of this situation, it seems like response number 3 is the likely option Cody will take.
Ignore.
Response option number 3. Don't respond. I have to resort to the top comment
What'd I tell
of
you?
my How Not to Respond to Allegations video. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why lawyers tell their clients to shut the up even if they're innocent. If Cody denies, the situation will blow up bigger than ever. More evidence will be released and he will likely lose all of his revenue anyways. If he admits it, he will be stamped as a pedophile forever, while likely losing all of his revenue. If he says nothing, there still is a threat of deniability. But if he does choose to not respond and stay silent, there are 2 outcomes from there. Do you not respond and keep posting, or do you not respond and disappear off the internet? If he says nothing but continues to post, he will have to work overtime to censor his comment sections on all social medias to stop the influx of criticism. His wife will also be berated with the comments and criticism, which is already happening right now.
You know what's crazy?
speak.
This nigga is not gonna be, bro. Cody Ko got like what 5 million subscribers. He's not escaping these comments. I got niggas in my comments calling me fucking white, bitch. I got 80 subs and I got 3 niggas arguing whether or not I'm white, bitch. This nigga is not escaping none of this at all, nigga. You see they already in the comments flooding this bitch. This got 49 replies and 2 nigga. Oh my god.
But the people who defend him will.
Oh, that wasn't even a hate comment. That was something else. Oh shit! No, that was nigga. I was,
which
bro,
is already
I thought I was
happening
tweaking
right now as we speak.
Nigga
But the people who defend him will stick
silent
around
about
and lean on the fact that his silence means he did not do anything wrong, while his opposers will say that his silence means he is guilty. Now, I could talk about the Fifth Amendment and how he has a constitutional right to remain silent, but by answering some questions and refusing to answer others, and not expressly invoking your right to remain silent, and your refusal to answer incriminating questions does not receive constitutional protection. However, at the end of the day,
Bitch, I don't
we're
even know
not
what that
talking about
meant.
the court of law. We're talking about the court of public opinion.
Nigga
But
almost
if
got
he
6
stays silent,
million.
never responds, and decides to step away from social media entirely, it will basically prove to everyone, even his own fans, that he was guilty. So which response will he choose?
Either way, that nigga is fried, bro. GG's.